Have you ever felt like life was burying you under endless struggles? Have you ever thought that everything was against you, leaving you with no way out? If so, then listen closely to this story, a tale of a donkey who was nearly buried alive, but turned his fate around and found freedom. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a farmer who owned a donkey. In his youth, the donkey worked hard, carrying heavy loads and helping the farmer every day. But as years passed, he became weaker and slower, no longer as useful as before. The farmer cared for him, but deep down, he knew that one day, the donkey's time would come to an end. One bright morning, the donkey wandered across the lush green fields, enjoying the fresh air. Everything seemed so peaceful until explosion symbol thud. The donkey lost his footing and fell into a deep, dry well. The poor donkey panicked. His eyes widened in fear. He struggled to climb out, but the walls were too steep and slippery. He cried out in desperation, hoping someone would hear him. Luckily, a neighbor passing by heard the donkey's distress and rushed to tell the farmer. The farmer and his neighbors quickly ran to the well. When they looked down and saw the donkey trapped inside, their hearts filled with sadness. They tried everything to pull him out, ropes, logs, nothing worked. As time passed, hope began to fade. The farmer sighed. A painful decision crossed his mind. Maybe this is the best way to end it. And so, he made a heartbreaking choice, to bury the donkey inside the well. As the first shovels of dirt landed on his back, the donkey trembled. "They're giving up on me?" He screamed in despair. But no one listened. The dirt kept coming, one layer, then another. "No, I can't die here." Then, suddenly, something clicked inside him. Every time dirt fell on his back, he shook it off. Every time dirt piled up, he stepped on it. This time, he didn't cry out. He didn't panic. Shovel after shovel, the dirt kept falling. But instead of being buried, the donkey turned it into his stepping stone. He shook it off and stepped up. Shook it off and stepped up. Little by little, he climbed higher and higher. The villagers noticed something strange. The donkey's cries had stopped. Curious, the farmer peered into the well, and what he saw made his jaw drop. "Oh my! He's climbing up!" And then, before their astonished eyes, the donkey gave one final push, leaped over the edge, and landed firmly on the ground. The crowd stood in shock. The donkey didn't look back at the farmer. He didn't blame anyone. He didn't hold on to resentment. He simply walked away, toward the endless fields ahead. Once again, he was free. Life is just like that well. Sometimes, we feel buried under problems, challenges, and even betrayals from those we trust. But remember, obstacles are not the end, they are the steps to rise higher. If life ever throws dirt at you, don't let it bury you, shake it off and step up. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs a little motivation today. Did you find this lesson valuable? Like and subscribe to our channel for more meaningful stories. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story.